band entertaining us while we wait for Castletown to come out on the field. Special advisors for the day for this panel will be Peter Bush and Mr. Murphy's, both senior and junior. Murphy's goal in movies and shot. I understand that Peter Bush will be doing the half-time analysis, at which stage I'll be gone to the pub. Let's hear it. So Castletown come out on the field. Captain, of course, of the Castletown team is Micheál Hughes. Pat Murray, of course, playing in the corner, in the backs. I'll give you the Castletown team as far as I know. It is in goal Barry Hughes, the full back line, Pat Murray, Michael Darcy and Micheál Hughes. Micheál Hughes, of course, the captain. The half back line, Gordon Hughes and Michael Higgins and Michael Hughes. The centre field is Jim Darcy and Seamus Hughes. The half forward line, Pat Ford, Paul Hughes and Matty Ford. And the full forward line, Donny Noonan, John Hegarty and Michael Hegarty. And the subs, Chris Murray, Stephen Kavanagh, Nicky Darcy, Tommy Boland, Fintan Kinsella, Pat Jones, Niall Gettings, John Gettings, PJ Gettings, Peter Kavanagh, Eddie Fanning and Brian Hughes. The trainer, of course, Jerry Farrell. Jerry, who has been with the club since 1992, came in February 1992. Has brought many honours to the club in that length of time, including an intermediate championship win and 3 senior football titles, of course, and also 5 league titles, along with junior B titles and whatever else, underage titles. And selectors, of course, Mort Fitzgerald, Pat Hughes and John Cullen. They are the selectors for the 1999 senior football team. I was away at the weekend, so I hadn't time to check what the Castletown team was, but that's an inkling that I got on the way in from somebody, and maybe it's not the right one. So the Castletown team posed for the photographers, and in the next 10 or 15 minutes, of course, it will be underway. A strong breeze blowing up towards the dressing room end of the field, and heavy showers so far today. Matty Ford, of course, the leading scorer for the senior football team this year, followed I think by John Hegarty, followed by I think Donny Noonan.
Our team will line out as selected on the programme. There are a couple of changes on the Castletown team. Number 3, Chris Murray, is not playing, and number 6, Michael Darcy, goes into the full-back position. Coming in at centre-back is number 16, Michael Higgins. Number 15, Michael Higgins, is being replaced by number 18, Nicky Darcy.
So the only change from the team that I gave you then was that Michael Hegarty is replaced by Nicky Darcy. Nicky wearing the number 18 jersey, replacing Michael Hegarty, who had the number 15 jersey on him.
Stop. We'll keep taping or stop?
No, you stop now, like.
How are you?
Okay.
I won't put through with this on.
Pull it out. The second hymn stuff for this not starting. I was thinking he wouldn't.
Accordion, would you stand please for our own debate?
Who's Castletown?
Now in the middle of the field with referee Brian White. It was up the point. Right the 20 teams to play. Just went down. Now with Brian White. The court. Toss up, play down. Doesn't go in down. Button go. Before, Castletown have played in the county final every year since 1994, including 1994 in fact. Played in 4 league finals and 1 championship final. So we're almost ready for the start of the 1999 senior football final, the Campus Direct senior football final between Castletown and Castletown. Centre field Seamus Hughes and Jim Darcy against Brendan Kavanagh and Tomas Sheehy. And the action is away. Castletown trying to get possession first. Play is a bit sloppy and I think the referee has called for the ball and he's going to throw the ball in again. Just him is between Tomas Sheehy and Jim Darcy. Jim Darcy breaks it down. Well blocked out by Michael Higgins. Chasing it now with the number 11, Michael Kavanagh. Michael Kavanagh stolen through a left-footed shot. This one has gone to the left and gone wide. First wide of the game for Castletown. Michael Kavanagh shooting the first wide of the game after just 30 seconds of play.
Come on now, turn near.
Kyle Nairn playing against the wind in the first half. Barry Hughes at the kick out. This one's up 40 yards out, caught by Michael Higgins. Michael playing a full back, back to Michael Darcy, the full back. Michael up towards the halfway mark, up towards Paul Hughes. Paul playing at centre forward. Out now towards Jim Darcy, the centre field man. Jim sends it 40 yards up the field, in towards the full forward line. Castletown man getting that one is number 4, Paul Morris. Paul is surrounded by Colin Nierman, eventually gets the free and it's a free out for Castletown. And up over the heads of full back. In towards Martin Templestowe, or Damien Scallon it is. Damien Scallon back there, Michael Kavanagh. Michael Kavanagh in towards the number 12, Damien Scallon. Damien Scallon with the shot. And Damien Scallon with the point. First point of the game from Damien Scallon. After just over a minute and a half of play. A point from Damien Scallon. So another kick out for Barry Hughes. Of course, Collinearn playing against the wind in the first half. First point of the game scored by Damien Scallon. Barry Hughes to take the kick out from the 21. It's opposite 50 yards out from his own goal. This one's picked up by Pat Murray. Pat has 50 yards out from the goal now. It's Michael Higgins outside him. It's sent out towards this side. Out towards Jim Darcy. This one in towards Paul Hughes. Paul is in the forward. The shot is blocked down by Tomas Sheehy. Tomas Sheehy, a long ball in towards the corner. In towards the number 14, Noel Morris. But the ball goes out over the end line and wide. Second wide of the game for Castletown. Castletown lead by 1 point to no score. Press that one. Barry Hughes with the kick. This one is a better kick. Stopping just outside the 50-yard mark. Jim Darcy going up for it, but eventually got by Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan, the captain of Castletown. This one went in towards the end line, but Barry Hughes comes out and collects it. Barry 21 yards out from his own goal, out towards Michael Darcy, the full back. Out now towards this side. Towards Micheál Hughes, towards Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes 50 yards out from the Collinearn goal. He's playing in the centre forward position for Collinearn. Out now towards Seamus Hughes. Seamus getting his first touch at the ball out towards this side, towards Pat Ford. Pat very close to the line. Been tackled by the number 2, Colin Morris, as he does so. Pat still has the ball in his hands. 50 yards out from the Castletown goal. Good shine towards Donny Noonan. Donny Noonan trying to get around 2 or 3 men in now towards Pat Ford. Pat stops in towards the full forward line. The referee blows up play and it's going to be a free in. A free in for Collinearn. Collinearn forward putting the ball in the net there, but of course it doesn't count. The umpire's waving for a 45, but the referee I think had blown his whistle before that. The free taker host will be Matty Ford. This one is about 16 or 17 yards out, straight in front of the goal. First chance for Matty Ford. Matty the leading scorer for Collinearn so far this year. Matty with the shot and Matty with the point. First point of the game, so they're level after 4 minutes of play. They're level, a point each. Nigel Kavanagh, the Castletown goalkeeper, getting ready to kick this one out. Point each. The first point comes from Damien Scallon after a minute and a half, or no, half a minute rather. And the second point from a free from Matty Ford, 4 minutes into the game. Kick out by Nigel Kavanagh, well caught by Tomas Sheehy. Tomas Sheehy sends up along the far side. Dangerous ball in. This one, Pat Murray trying to clean up this one. Welsh runs inside. That's caught by the number 7. The number 7 of course is Michael Hughes. Back now towards Michael Darcy. Back out to Michael. Out towards this side now towards Gordon Hughes. Gordon getting his first touch out. Back now towards Micheál Hughes. Out to Paul Hughes. Paul can't catch this one. Pat Ford coming in to cover up. Pat gets it up and tackled now by Sean Shaughnessy. Pat's jersey pulled as he does so, but still has the ball. Sends it on forward for John Hegarty. John being chased by Seamus Kavanagh. Sends it out now towards Jim Darcy. 60 yards out from the Castletown goal in towards the corner towards Matty Ford. Matty all on his own. He's Pat Ford inside him. Matty takes the shot. He sends it across the goal and it's out to the right and gone wide. First wide of the game for Collinearn. So the score remains 1 point all. After almost 6 minutes of play. 1 point each. Nigel Kavanagh to kick again. This one goes past the lob. Michael Higgins starts to break it down. Eventually comes back towards Jim Darcy. Jim Darcy has Michael Higgins outside him. He passes it to him now. Michael Higgins out towards the far side, out towards out towards the number that Paul Hughes it is. Paul sends a long ball up. It's very close to the sideline. It's going to hover the line. I think it's not going out yet though. Very close to it. Castletown in possession again now. We've almost 8 minutes gone. Back now towards number 5, Michael Quinn, but the referee blows up play and it's going to be free in. A free in for Kyle Nairn. It's a good one for John Hegarty. John is tackled and fouled and it's a free in again. This one 35 yards out, about 10 yards in from the far sideline. The man who caused the foul there was Seamus Kavanagh. And John Hegarty, the man who was fouled. Matty Ford, the man to take the free. Matty has scored 1 point so far. This one he's going to take out of his hands. About 10 yards in from the far sideline, about 35 yards out from the goal. Playing against the wind. Matty hits opposite in. Good shot and a good point. A great point for Matty Ford. Second point of the game for him.
Come on, Kyle Nairn.
After just over 7 minutes to play. So it's 2 points to 1 in favour of Kyle Nairn. 7 minutes of the first half gone in the Campus Direct Senior Football Final between Kyle Nairn and Castletown. Nigel Kavanagh with the kick. Stops this one 70-80 yards out from his own goal. A good kick by him. It's caught by the number 5, Michael Quinn. Michael Quinn's opposite the ground. Eventually gets back towards Sean Shaughnessy. Sean Shaughnessy out towards his side towards Michael Kavanagh. Michael being tackled by Gordon Hughes. Still has the ball in his hands. He's 50 yards out from the Kyle Nairn goal. Jim Darcy tries to get in the tackle there as well. Pat Murray coming out to try and break this one down. He manages to do so. Goes out over the end line on the 45. Pat covering up well there. Pat playing well so far. The first 45 of the game for Castletown. The taker of this one, of course, will be our regular free taker, Martin Heppenstall. Martin sends it short. Back to him again now. 35 yards out. This one's high. Dropping in around the goal. Dangerous ball broken down by Barry Hughes. Then she's got by Micheál Hughes out towards this side, towards Gordon Hughes. All the Hughes is featuring here now towards Michael Darcy. Michael still has the ball, left footed up along the field, up towards Matty Ford. Matty hops over his hands, comes back now towards Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan Kavanagh sends it left footed back in towards the full forward line, but it's not well cut out by Seamus Hughes. Seamus Hughes out towards the far side, out towards Nicky Darcy. Nicky Darcy 60 yards out from his own goal, back now towards Seamus Hughes. Seamus up towards the halfway mark, fisted on forward for Pat Ford. Pat tackled as he goes for that one. Eventually Seamus Hughes now going for this one along with Darren Mulhall. Seamus Hughes is the man who gets it, rounds his man. Seamus trying to make room for himself. He's tackled by Colin Nearman as he does so. He's the hand forward now towards Pat Ford. Pat wearing the number 10. Conditions slippy out there. Over towards the far side. And good ball in for Nicky Darcy, but this time the referee blows up play and it's a free in for Kyle Nairn. Nicky Darcy, the man who was fouled there. And I'm sure Matty Ford will have the chance for another shot at a point here. Just over 9 minutes gone in the first half. Matty to take this one. He's up to on the goal. It's cleared out by the Castletown men out towards this side. Brendan Kavanagh is the man who has it now. He's 35 yards out from his own goal, still soldering up. Soldering up towards the 50. Sends it low out towards this side, out towards Michael Kavanagh. Michael 50 yards out from his own goal, back now towards Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan soldering up towards the halfway mark, takes the shot. Well broken down by Micheál Hughes. Darren Murphy going for that one as well, but goes over the line and line ball for Castletown. This one will be taken by James Holmes, the number 10. James sends it in towards the centre, but this one's going to go straight. Passes by Seamus Hughes, eventually got by Michael Hughes. In now towards Michael Darcy. Michael Darcy 40 yards out from his own goal, but this pass goes astray, comes back towards Tomas Sheehy. Tomas Sheehy 40 yards out from the Kyle Nairn goal, looks up. Been tackled by Michael Darcy as he does so. Castletown on the attack again. A high shot by the number 6 and wide. Sean O'Shaughnessy, the man putting that one wide. Third wide of the game for Castletown. Score remains 2 points to 1 in favour of Kyle Nairn. Just over 10.5 minutes gone in the first half. Barry Hughes with the kick, kicking this one against the wind, hanging up in the air, 50 yards out from the goal. Broken down by Jim Darcy, can't hold on to it. One of the Morrises, Noel Morris, the man who got it. This one well got by Micheál Hughes, back out towards Gordon Hughes. But this time it's the number 10 has it, and the number 10 has the point. And number 10 of course is James Holmes for the equaliser. That one coming from James Holmes, the number 10. After just over 11 minutes to play. So it's 2 points all. 11 minutes gone in the first half. James Holmes, the scorer of that one. Barry Hughes kicks out again. This one's a better kick. It drops out 70 yards out. Broken down by Seamus Hughes. Seamus can't hold on to it. It's cut by the Castletown man again. Darren Mulhall is the man who was this one, I think. No, it's Damien Scanlon, in fact. The shot eventually taken by Michael Kavanagh, but Michael Kavanagh is up into the hands of Barry Hughes, out now towards the far side. Pat Murray collects this one. Pat manages to sidestep his man back towards Michael Darcy. Michael Darcy out now towards Michael Hughes. 40 yards out from his own goal, out towards Michael Higgins. This one coming towards Jim Darcy, but Michael Kavanagh is the man who has cut out on him. Ball is handled on the ground as it goes by. Eventually back now towards Tomas Sheehy. Tomas Sheehy in towards Darren Mulhall. Or Darren Murphy rather. Darren Murphy is robbed by Jim Darcy, out now towards Michael Higgins. Michael Higgins 50 yards out from his own goal. Drops the ball to the ground. Been tackled by Tomas Sheehy to do so. Back now for Jim Darcy. Jim sends on up from space in for John Hegarty. John Hegarty is not going to make this one ahead of Brendan Kavanagh. Or Seamus Kavanagh it is. This one runs loose inside. A dangerous ball in. Darren Murphy's loose inside. Noel Morris has it. Noel Morris sends it across the goal. That hops off of one of the Castletown men back out now towards Michael Higgins. Michael Higgins 14 yards out from his own goal, very close to the near sideline, out towards Pat Ford. Pat Ford being tackled by Michael Kavanagh as he does so. And Pat Ford gets the free, about 45 yards out from his own goal. Paul Hughes getting this one ahead of Sean O'Shaughnessy. Paul sends it across the field, but this one goes astray in towards the hands of Michael Kavanagh. Michael 50 yards out from the Castletown goal, sends it out towards the far side towards Noel Morris. Noel Morris, number 4, being chased by Michael Darcy. Noel Morris stops this one across. And Noel Morris gets the point. Third point of the game for Castletown, that one from Noel Morris. Just over 13 and a half, almost 14 minutes gone. 3 points to 2 in favour of Castletown. Noel Morris, the scorer of that one. Strong breeze getting up now as Barry Hughes kicks that one out. Broken down by Seamus Hughes and a foul on a Kylan Earon man and a free for Kylan Earon. This one will be taken by Seamus Hughes. Matty Ford on the ground at the other end. Away from the action, Matty being tackled by Michael Quinn. This one short taken free up towards Paul Hughes, but this one goes astray again. In towards Noel Morris. Was robbed off of Noel Morris, but the referee blows up play and it's going to be a free. A free for Castletown, just outside the 50-yard mark. And the taker will be Martin Hempenstall. So Martin has decided to leave it. This one is high. Dropping to the right and dropping wide. 4th wide of the game for Castletown. Score remains 3 points to 2. 4 wides for Castletown. No wide for Kylan Earon yet. Matty Ford, the scorer of the 2 Kylan Earon points. One in the 4th minute, one in the 7th minute. Barry Hughes hanging this one up in the wind. Well caught by Gordon Hughes, a great catch by him, tackled by 2 Castletown men as he does, and a free out for Kylan Earon. Gordon Hughes catching that one well in the air. And a free out for Kylan Earon. This one again will be taken by Seamus Hughes. 50 yards out from his own goal. This one back towards Seamus Hughes again. Seamus on the halfway mark, twisted on forward now for Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes been chased by Seamus Kavanagh. I don't know, that was in fact Paul Morris. Michael Darcy chasing this one. Also in there is a number 13, and number 13 is Darren Murphy, of course. And the referee deems that was off the ground and it's going to be free in. A free in, the taker again will be Martin Hempinstall. This one is under 14, about 10 yards to the right of the goal. The wind getting stronger all the time. Collinearn, of course, playing against the wind in the first half. Martin Hempinstall with the free, sends it across the goal. Out over the end line and wide. 5th wide of the game for Castletown. Score remains 3 points to 2 in favour of Castletown. Low scoring game so far. We've 17 minutes gone. We're into the second quarter of the game. 3 points to 2 in favour of Castletown. This one's up and 40 yards out from the Collinearn goal. Pat Murray breaks it down. Can't hold on to it. Eventually got by Noel Morris. Noel number 14. The referee blows up the whistle again and it's another free. A lot of frees in this game so far. The referee, of course, is Brian White from Rathgrove, Cushenstown. His club beaten in the match prior to this in the intermediate football final, beaten by St. Pat's. Martin Hempinstall again taking this one. It's about 17 or 18 yards out from the goal, about 4 or 5 yards in from the far sideline. Martin lines it up, takes the sideline flag out of his way. Sends it across the goal. It's gone out over the bar. Good point. A good point from Martin Hempinstall. 4th point of the game for Castletown. 18 minutes gone. 18 minutes. And a point from a free from Martin Hempinstall. James Holmes and Noel Morris, Damien Scallon and Martin Hempinstall, they all scored for Castletown so far. Matty Ford, the only scorer for Collinearn yet, with 2 points, both of them from frees. Harry Hughes with the kick, stopping almost on the halfway mark. Good kick by him. Broken out towards Jim Darcy, out now towards Gordon Hughes. Gordon Hughes sends it low up towards Donny Noonan. Donny Noonan fails to create this one. Eventually comes back towards the number 2, Colin Morris. Colin Morris shot is blocked and goes over the line. Colin takes the line ball quickly. This one cleared by Seamus Hughes, and it's another line ball for Castletown. This one again to be taken by Colin Morris. Colin Morris doesn't know how to take it. I sent it in towards Noel Morris. Noel, number 14, sent around Michael Darcy. He has James Holmes outside of him. He sends out towards Martin Hempinstall. Martin Hempinstall shot well blocked out by Pat Murray. It's over the line. Another line ball for Castletown. Martin Hempinstall to take this one himself. It's just inside the 21-yard mark. Sends it across the goal. A dangerous ball. It's caught by the number 12. The number 12, of course, is Damien Scallon. Damien Scallon with the shot. And Damien Scallon with the wide. 6th wide of the game for Castletown. Score remains 4 points to 2 in favour of Castletown. 20 minutes gone. 10 minutes left to play in the first half. Castletown 4 points, Collinearn 2 points. Strong wind blowing against the kick out. Michael Higgins sent back this one down along with Michael Kavanagh. Michael Kavanagh is the man who gets it. 45 yards out from the Collinearn goal, and the referee deems he was fouled, and it's going to be a free in. Martin Hempinstall take this one again. Martin has scored a point so far. That one just 2 or 3 minutes ago. That was also from a free. This one's about 45 or 6 yards out, straight in front of the goal. Martin Hempinstall to take the free. That one's off to the left and drops wide. 7th wide of the game for Castletown. Castletown, of course, playing with the wind in the first half. They've 2 points in advantage. 4 points to 2. Strong wind blowing in favour of Castletown in the first half. Barry Hughes stopping this one out. 50 yards out from the goal. Broken down by Seamus Hughes. When she comes back towards Michael Higgins, out towards Michael Hughes. And towards Nicky Darcy, back out now towards this side, towards Gordon Hughes. Gordon Hughes up towards the halfway mark. He's on for Donny Noonan, but this one is got by Colin Morris. Colin Morris, the number 2. Colin is fouled and a free. Colin Morris out towards this side, towards Michael Kavanagh. Michael Kavanagh being chased by Jim Darcy. Michael still has the ball. Sends it back down towards the number 5. The number 5 was Michael Quinn, of course. Michael sends it in low. In towards James Holmes. James, the number 10. Back now towards Michael Quinn again. Michael Quinn sends it across the field. In towards the number 12. The number 12, of course, is Damien Scallon. Damien Scallon with the shot. Well broken out by Barry Hughes, but can't hold on to it. Bench is got by Michael Hughes. Back out towards this side, towards Pat Murray. Pat Murray sends a hop towards Michael Higgins. Towards Pat Murray again, out towards this side, towards Nicky Darcy. Kyle Nearman on the ground. In the meantime, it's Gordon Hughes. Jim Darcy coming out with the ball. Jim Darcy is fouled and a free. In the meantime, Gordon Hughes is on the ground, and referee Brian White going back now to get attention for Gordon Hughes. Gordon Hughes injured on the 21-yard line. And referee Brian White going in to have a few words with the umpires to see what happened in that melee. 23 minutes gone, 7 minutes left in the first half. 4 points to 2 in favour of Castletown. It's Micheál Hughes, in fact, is the man who's down. Micheál Hughes, the captain, is the man who's down injured. Jim Carton out there attending to him. I think it's a facial injury that Micheál has. Of course, Micheál's father played in the 1974 final. That team will be honoured at half-time today. Meantime, the play resumes. Seamus Hughes is the man who's going to take the free. It's 55 yards out from his own goal, up towards the far side, towards Pat Ford. Pat being chased by the number 6, Sean O'Shaughnessy. Back in now towards Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes over towards the far side, being chased by Paul Morris. In now towards John Hegarty. John Hegarty being chased by Seamus Kavanagh. John Hegarty still has the ball. Soloing in. He's been tackled by 2 or 3 Castletown men. It's out now. This time it's Nicky Darcy is the man who has it. Nicky is trying to make room for himself. He's 2 or 3 Castletown men around him. He's still coming through. He's pulled down as he does so. Referee allows play to go ahead. Comes back now towards John Hegarty. In towards the corner towards Paul Hughes. Paul sends it back out towards this side again, out towards Seamus Hughes. Also out there's Michael Kavanagh. Seamus Hughes is the man who gets it. Back now towards John Hegarty. Back in towards Pat Ford. Pat trying to make an angle for himself. Around 2 or 3 men as he does so. Sends it out now towards the far side, towards Jim Darcy. Jim Darcy takes a shot in low. Was cut out by the fullback. The fullback, of course, is Seamus Kavanagh. Sent out towards this side. Gordon Hughes chasing this one. Can't get it up. Also there's James Holmes. James Holmes is the man who has it. Back now towards Michael Quinn. Michael Quinn sends it 30-40 yards up the field. Broken down by Micheál Hughes and Paul Morris. Paul Morris, the man who, or Noel Morris, the man who gets it. Noel been chased by Michael Higgins, and Noel Morris is deemed to have been fouled. So says the referee, but I think Michael Higgins just fell out over the top of him, but that's the way it is. And the referee Brian White, I think, noting the name of Michael Higgins in the book. Martin Tempestall to take the free. This one is on the 50-yard mark. There's a loose man to the right. I think it's the number 10, James Holmes, standing out on his own. Martin Tempestall with the shot. This one is curled into the right and curling wide. 8 wide of the game for Castletown. Score remains 4 points to 2. The last score of the game was in the 18th minute. We now have 25 minutes played. 7 minutes since the last score. 4 points to 2. Castletown, of course, playing with a strong wind in the first half. And they have a 2-point margin. 4 points to 2. Barry Hughes with the kick. This one is dropping down under 50. Michael Kavanagh under, along with Tomas Sheehy. Tomas Sheehy breaks it down. He can't hold on to it. Eventually comes out towards Seamus Hughes. Seamus Hughes is fouled and is a free. This one 40 yards out from the Collinear goal. Seamus takes it quickly out towards Matty Ford. Matty been chased by Michael Quinn. Manages to sidestep his man. Sends a long ball up with a heavy tackle on Matty Ford just as he took that one. The heavy tackle was by Tomas Sheehy. And the referee awards a free. Tomas Sheehy name goes in the book. And a free for Kyle Nearn.
Who is Matty?
Matty, meantime, remains down injured. A heavy tackle on Matty just as he took that shot. And the name of tomorrow's sheet, he goes in the book. First booking of the game. 27 minutes gone. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Score 4 points to 2 in favour of Castletown. A strong wind blowing. Seamus Hughes to take the free right on the halfway mark. Sends it over across the field over towards Michael Higgins. Michael the centre back. Back now towards Seamus Hughes again. Now towards Jim Darcy, the other centre field man. Jim sends a long ball up the field. Up towards Nicky Darcy. Nicky can't control this one. It's got instead by the number 2, Colin Morris, out towards this side. A long ball. Up towards Noel Morris. Ball breaks loose out towards this side, out towards Mick Kavanagh. Mick almost on the halfway mark. Being tackled now by Pat Ford. Drops the ball to the ground. Managed to get up again. I think that was picked off on the ground, but Brian White allows play to go on. And eventually the referee blows up play and he's going to award a free to Castletown. And this one is going to be from where the ball landed. The referee deems it was a late tackle by Pat Ford on Michael Kavanagh. The free taker, of course, will be Martin Hempenstall. Martin has scored 1 point so far. That was the last score of the game, in fact, in the 18th minute. That, in fact, is Damien Scallon who's taken that one. Damien Scallon back. 2 minutes left to go to half time, and the scorer of the point is Damien Scallon. Damien Scallon, the scorer of that one, second point of the game for him in the 28th minute. 2 minutes left to play. 5 points to 2 in favour of Castletown. 2. Damien Scallon scoring his second point of the game. First one after a minute, or after half a minute. The second one in the 28th minute. So it's 5 points to 2 in favour of Castletown, and kick out again to be taken by Barry Hughes. John Sinnott, of course, the linesman on this side. Ball breaking down. Tomas Sheehy fisted down, but well caught by Seamus Hughes. Caught by Seamus out towards this side, towards Michael Higgins. Back now towards Jim Darcy. Over towards this side, towards Gordon Hughes. Gordon thrown up towards the halfway mark, sends a long ball in, but it's not correct by Michael Quinn. Michael Quinn sends it 40 yards back up the field, up towards Noel Morris. Noel Morris been chased by Micheál Hughes. He gets around Micheál Hughes, coming in to tackle now with Seamus Hughes. He sends in towards the full forward line. Was caught by the goalkeeper Barry Hughes, cleared out towards the far side. Michael Hughes chasing this one. Michael Hughes sends it soccer style up towards Nicky Darcy. Nicky wearing the number 18. Fished across towards this side, towards Pat Murray, 60 yards out from his own goal, out towards Michael Higgins. Back now towards Jim Darcy. Jim on the halfway mark. Sends a long ball left footed up towards John Hegarty. John being chased by the fullback Seamus Kavanagh, tries to get around his man. He's been pulled and dragged as he does so, and the referee awards the free to John Hegarty. This one just inside the 21-yard mark. It's about 15 yards in from the near sideline. And the free taker will be John Hegarty, or will be Matty Ford, I'm sure. Matty comes out to take this one. The score 5 points to 2. We have just over 29 minutes played. Little over half a minute left to play in the first half. 5 points to 2 in favour of Castletown. Matty Ford, the only scorer for Castletown or for Colin so far. Both of those coming from frees, one in the 4th minute, one in the 7th minute. Michael Quinn standing in front of this one. Matty comes up to take the shot. He sends it across the goal. It's a dangerous ball, dropped into the hands of Nigel Kavanagh. The goalkeeper, Nigel, clears out towards the far side. Very close to the line. It's going to hover the line ball. The linesman at the far side, of course, John Denton, waving the line ball for Colin Earon, and this one will be taken by Seamus Hughes. 40 yards out. In towards the corner towards Nicky Darcy, but put over the line again by Darren Mulhall. Another line ball for Colin Earon. This one to be taken by Nicky Darcy. Nicky sends it in towards the full forward line. But this one is caught by Michael Quinn. Michael Quinn, the number 5, sends it 40 yards out the field, out towards the far side again, but this one is going out over the line. Another line ball for Colin Earon. This one again will be taken by Seamus Hughes. Seamus, the centre field man, back now towards Michael Hughes. Michael tries to make room for himself. He's Gordon Hughes over on his right. Sends it in towards the centre, in towards John Hegarty. John manages to catch this one. He's pulled to the ground as he does so. Still has the ball. John takes the left footed shot, and it's over the bar. A good point here from John Hegarty on left footed shot, and a good point. That one on the 30th minute. We're into injury time now. Just over half a minute of injury time played, in fact. And it's 5 points to 3 in favour of Castletown. 2 points between them, and we've a half a minute of injury time played. Little over half a minute of injury time, in fact. And it's half time. And the half time score 5 points for Castletown, 3 points for Colin Earon. Shin will until the second half. hurling football in his time, Michael Hughes.
The late Martin Byrne,
That's
to be represented
the late
by his son Stephen.
Stephen Byrne there representing his father Martin Byrne, the late and Jerry Fanning, of course, the next one in line. Mort O'Sullivan is one of the other subs, just taking his salute, and the Woodburn as well.
Paddy Stanley.
And Paddy Stanley, of course. Paddy is still the secretary of the hurling team. Martin Templestoll, of course. Martin's two sons playing with Castletown today, and Eamon Mooney as well, of course. And the selectors for that team was the late Paddy Kavanagh, Jack Woodburn and Paddy Hughes. They were the selectors in that day in 1974. That was the day Collinearn beat Rathnewer by 1-3 to 1-2. That was played on October the 27th, 1994 or 1974 in Belfield. And that's the Jubilee team of...
Ask him where was Johnny Crowley at half in the hotel.
Who was he? So that was the 1974 team who beat Rathnewer 1-3 to 1-2. Seamus Bowden scored a goal and a point. I think Pat Hughes scored a point and Pat Blondie Cullen scored a point. Here, boy.
What you say there's a mission mark coming out? Go back. Hold on now, go back there. No, it's too much of a swing now.
And then I'll take it off for a second. Stop for a second.
Too much sun. No, we have. That's nice. Tilt her up a bit down the field. Tilt her up another way down the field. That's it, now you're doing it. You started over there with some balls.
Do you mind? See now it?
5 minutes of the hurling football coming up.
They're giving the boys too much room in there.
Yeah, no, but we say it'll be a whole different half this half again.
Oh yeah, well, like that's not a bad margin, but
no, 2 points is nothing.
Nothing against the wind. Let's just have it.
Don't forget.
It's not gone yet. Where's you with me watch you have? Sleeve keeps coming over me, I can watch the whole time. Brian White throwing in the ball for the start of the second half. Michael Kavanagh getting a touch to it first. Going back to the centre back, Sean O'Shaughnessy now. Sean O'Shaughnessy. Shot blocked as he tries to kick that one. Coming out now towards this side, Seamus Hughes chasing this one along with the number 12. The number 12 of course is Damien Scallon. Damien Scallon going through with this one. He's on the 21, takes the shot. Hops off the post into the hands of the number 13, and number 13 takes the shot and the goal. The number 13 of course, Dara Murphy, scoring that one, a goal for Castletown. That one coming back off of the post, and the incoming Dara Murphy caught it did so. Half a minute into the second half. The score now 1-5 for Castletown, 3 points for Kylan Earn. That's 8 points to 3, a 5-point margin for Castletown. Jim Darcy going up for this one, going back now towards Seamus Hughes, almost on the halfway mark. Seamus been tackled by Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan Kavanagh is the man who gets up eventually. Brendan been tackled by Paul Hughes, and the referee awarding a free to Brendan Kavanagh. This one will be taken by Damien Scallon. Damien Scallon 60 yards out from the Kylan Earn goal. Sends it in towards the full forward line. This one caught out by Michael Darcy. Twisted out now towards Pat Ford, 50 yards out from his own goal. Sends it 40 yards up the far side up towards Donny Noonan. Donny Noonan been chased by Colin Morris. He's out on the halfway mark. Donny's trying to get around his man. He sends it out now towards this side, towards Seamus Hughes. Seamus has a look up, sends it left foot in towards John Hegarty. John 35 yards out from the goal. Sends it on forward towards Pat Ford. Pat Ford pushed to the ground as he does so. No free given yet. And when she's got by Tomas Sheehy. Tomas Sheehy out towards Michael Kavanagh. Michael Kavanagh 70 yards out from the Kylan Earn goal, been chased by Michael Higgins. In now towards the corner towards Martin Hempenstall. This one well cut out by Micheál Hughes out towards Gordon Hughes. Gordon sends it out towards this side for Seamus Hughes. Seamus back now towards Micheál or Jim Darcy, Jim Darcy the captain. Sends this one high up into the air, 40 yards forward. Dropping in towards John Hegarty. Also out there is Seamus Kavanagh, and Seamus Kavanagh is awarded a free out. This one 21 yards out from his own goal, 3 or 4 yards in from the far sideline. The score 1-5 for Castletown, 3 points for Kylan Earn, 8 points to 3, and we have 2.5 minutes gone in the second half. Seamus Kavanagh with the free, out towards Michael Quinn. Michael Quinn very close to the far sideline, sends it up towards the halfway mark. This one broken down again by the Castletown men, but eventually got back by Seamus Hughes, but the play is tall, it's a line ball. This one to be taken by Seamus Hughes, almost on the halfway mark. He sends it along towards the corner, up towards John Hegarty. Also out there Seamus Kavanagh. John Hegarty is the man who gets it. John trying to make an angle for himself. He's 21 yards out from the goal. Gets around towards the Castletown men as he does so, sends it across the goal. Meantime the referee blows up play, and it's going to be a free from in front of the goal for a foul, late foul there on John Hegarty. This one just outside of the 14-yard mark, and I'm sure the free taker would be Matty Ford. Late tackle there on John Hegarty as he took that shot. So it's a free from where the ball landed, or straight in front of the goal, whichever. Matty Ford the man to take it, and Matty Ford the man to score. 3rd point of the game for Matty Ford. 4th point of the game for Kylan Earn. The other scorer being John Hegarty. So it's 1-5, 8 points to 4, double scores in favour of Castletown. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Kick out by Nigel Kavanagh, dropping 60 yards out from his own goal, well twisted in by Jim Darcy. Coming out now towards Pat Ford. Pat Ford being tackled by Michael Kavanagh as he does so. Also there is Darren Mulhall. Pat Ford eventually loses possession. Got now by Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan Kavanagh been tackled by Matty Ford, sent it 40 yards up the field. Under this one is Michael Darcy, well caught by Michael Darcy. Michael been chased by the number 13, Darren Murphy. Back now towards Paul Hughes, out towards Michael Higgins. Towards Seamus Hughes. Seamus on the halfway mark. Sends a long ball up. This one in towards Matty Ford. Matty Ford twisting forward for Pat Ford. Pat going through on the edge of the square. A heavy tackle pass as he does so, he gets up again, still has the ball in his hands, doing well to hold on to it. And the referee eventually awards the free. He deems that Pat Ford had overplayed the ball. And a free out for Castletown. 5 minutes gone in the second half. 1-5 to 4 points in favour of Castletown. Pat Ford travelling in strongly towards goal there. He challenged as he did so, and eventually the free out came. Nigel Kavanagh to take the free out. Dropping this one 50 yards out from his own goal. Jim Darcy goes up for it. Breaks loose. Brendan Kavanagh chasing it. Brendan Kavanagh is deemed to be fouled, and it's a free for Castletown. This one will be taken by Tomas Sheehy. Tomas Sheehy takes it quickly. This one's got by Noel Morris. Noel, the number 14. Noel been chased now by Seamus Hughes. Still has the ball, sends it over towards Michael Kavanagh. Michael, the centre forward. Sends it over towards the far side, over towards the number 10, James Holmes. James Holmes beaten by Gordon Hughes as he does so. Gordon Hughes pulled and zagged, is coming out of that one. Ball goes astray, sent in forward. In for Noel Morris. Noel Morris can't control it. Eventually he's got by the number 15, Martin Tempestall. But grabbed up by Pat Murray as it does so. Well caught by Pat Murray, comes back now towards Micheál Hughes. Micheál Hughes out towards Gordon Hughes, 60 yards out from his own goal, fisted on forward towards Michael Higgins. Michael Higgins out towards this side, out towards Jim Darcy, out towards Nicky Darcy. Nicky on the halfway mark, sends it 30 yards up the field, up 40 yards up towards John Hegarty, but cut it up by Seamus Kavanagh out towards Colin Morris. Colin the number 2. Colin is 40 yards out from his own goal, and the referee deems that Colin Morris is fouled, and I see Colin Sunderland, the number 17, getting ready to come into the action. Colin Sunderland going in to hand in his name to the referee. Colin Sunderland, the number 17. Is on, and we'll see who comes off in a minute. So, Martin Hempelstall comes off. Tomas Sheehy, he's the man with his one out towards the far side, towards Michael Quinn. Dara Murphy is the man who has it now. Dara on the 21 is still going through. Drops the ball to the ground. There's 2 or 3 Kylenean men around him. Ball breaks loose again. Eventually it's cut back up by Seamus Hughes. Out now towards Gordon Hughes, back to Seamus Hughes again. Seamus so long out, he's 30 yards out from his own goal. Fisted on forward, out towards Jim Darcy. Jim Darcy along the ground, back out towards Michael Higgins. Pat Murray there was, in fact. I better not mix those two fellas up. I could be in trouble. Michael Quinn is the man who has it now. I could be wrong again. Castletown go on the attack again. A long ball up, this one's into space. Michael Hughes is the man who's going to get this one. Fisted back out towards Seamus Hughes, on up forward for John Hegarty, but this one's cut out by Seamus Kavanagh. Seamus Kavanagh sends it up towards the halfway mark. Ball breaks loose out of this tackle. Sends over towards this side towards Michael Higgins. Michael Higgins, 60-70 yards out from the Castletown goal, sends it up towards the corner. In towards Matty Ford. Matty Ford grabs this one in his hands. Has a look around, sends it across. A good shot by Matty Ford and a good point. A great point by Matty Ford. 4th point of the game from Matty Ford. 8.5 minutes gone. So the score now is 1-5 to 5 points. 1 goal between them. 9 minutes gone in the second half. 1-5 to 5 points. Nigel Kavanagh slipping as he kicks that one out. Caught by Paul Hughes. Paul the centre forward. Gets in past 2 or 3 men. Passed in now towards Nicky Darcy. Nicky Darcy is fouled as he does so. That's a free in this one, 40 yards out from the Castletown goal. Almost straight in front of the goal, and the referee Brian White noting the name of a Castletown player. The free taker will be Matty Ford. This one 40 yards out from the Kylenean goal, straight in front of, or the Castletown goal rather, straight in front of it. Matty has scored 4 points so far, 3 from frees, 1 from Play, and this one is over the bar. 5th point of the game for Matty Ford. Just 2 points between them now. That one, there's 9.5 minutes gone in the second half. 5th point of the game for Matty Ford. 1-5 to 6 points, 8 points to 6 in favour of Castletown. 2 points between them. Kylan Nearan playing with the wind in the second half. It was just 2 points between them at half time as well. Castletown led on that occasion by 5 points to 3. Kick out by Nigel Kavanagh, broken down by Kylan Nearan. It comes back towards Tomas Sheehy. Tomas Sheehy sends it up towards the far side, very close to the far sideline. Michael Hughes chasing this one. It's going to over the line, a line ball for Kylan Nearan. This one will be taken by Michael Hughes. Michael sends it back up towards the halfway mark. In towards Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes back in now. See who this is in a minute. That's Pat Ford is the man who was going for that. Pat held back as he did so. Then she comes back towards Nicky Darcy. Or Pat Noonan rather, or Donny Noonan. I get right yet. Seamus. He was down, but not Pat Noonan playing this one. Kylan Nearan go on the attack again. Paul Hughes out towards the far side. And now towards Nicky Darcy. Nicky Darcy sends it across the goal. Out over the end line and wide. So the score remains 1-5 to 6 points. 2 points between them. 11 minutes gone in the second half. 2 points between them. Kylan Nearan playing with the wind, of course, in the second half. Kick out by Nigel Kavanagh. Jim Darcy trying to break it down a bit. He goes back towards Donny Noonan. 60 yards out from the Castletown goal. Sends it on in towards the corner, in towards Matty Ford. Matty Ford managed around his man. He's been chased now by Colin Morris. Matty Ford going through. Matty Ford with the shot. And Matty with a goal. A great goal. A great goal by Matty Ford. Managed around Colin Morris there and into the net. So Kylan Nearan go ahead for the first time in this game by 1 point. The score now 1-6 to 1-5. 12 minutes gone in the second half. Matty Ford with the point, or with the goal. Matty has scored a goal and 5 points so far. The other scorer for Kylan Nearan so far is John Hegarty. John with 1 point. Matty Ford with a goal and 5. The kick out by Nigel Kavanagh, dropping almost on the halfway mark. Well caught by Jim Darcy. Back out towards Michael Higgins. Or back out. Castletown going the attack again. Gordon Hughes going in for this one. It was Michael Kavanagh is the man who has it. Michael is about 60 yards out, fisted across towards this side towards Colin Sunderland. Colin, who came on a few minutes ago. Colin takes the shot. A good shot and a good point. A good point from Colin Sunderland.
Level, huh?
So they're level. .43 minutes gone in total. There's 17 minutes left to play. 13 minutes of the second half gone and they're level. 1-6 each. The kick out to be taken by Barry Hughes. Colin Sunderland, of course, who came on a while ago, replacing Martin Hempelstall. This one comes out, well caught by Michael Hughes. Michael wearing the number 7, back towards Michael Higgins. Michael Higgins trying to get around his man, sends it up 30-40 yards up the field, up towards the far side, up towards Matty Ford. Matty being chased by Colin Morris. He managed to get it up, he's 30 yards out. He sends it across the field. It's out to the right and gone wide. So they're still level. 14 minutes gone in the second half. Now level, 1-6 apiece. Matty Ford scoring a goal and 5 for Kylan Nearan. John Hegarty scoring 1 point. Halfway through the second half. And now level. 1-6 apiece. Nigel Kavanagh with the kick out. This one broken down by Tomas Sheehy. He comes in towards Matty Ford. Matty Ford is pulled as he does so. And the referee stops up playing. It's going to be free. Or is he going to, no, he's going to throw it in between Jim Darcy and Tomas Sheehy. Darcy breaks it down in towards Donny Noonan. Donny Noonan sold on through. Donny Noonan takes the shot. And Donny Noonan gets the point. A good point from Donny Noonan. Donny, who has scored in every game so far. A good point there from Donny Noonan. The score now 1-7 to 1-6. We're almost halfway through the second half. The most consistent scorer of the championship, believe it or not. He scored in every game so far this year. Nigel Kavanagh with the kick. This one is got by the centre back, Sean O'Shaughnessy. Sean O'Shaughnessy out towards Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan Kavanagh sends it 30-40 yards up the field up towards Colin Sunderland. Colin Sunderland catches this one well. Been chased by Michael Hughes and Gordon Hughes. Back in now towards the number 12, Damien Scallon. Damien Scallon trying to make an angle for himself. Been chased by Michael Hughes. He gets around Michael Hughes now. Damien still going through. Runs into Pat Murray. Comes back now towards Michael Kavanagh. Back to the Colin Sunderland. Colin Sunderland's shot is blocked down, but comes back now towards Brendan Kavanagh. 50 yards out from the Colin Earan goal. Back in now towards Damien Scallon again. Damien Scallon stolen in towards the 21. He's to the left of the goal, takes a shot. Stopped into the hands of goalkeeper Barry Hughes. Caught by Barry Hughes. Out now towards Michael Darcy. Towards the far side towards Seamus Hughes, but this one is mopped up eventually by Michael Higgins. Michael Higgins back to Seamus Hughes. He's on the 14-yard mark. He's on his own 14 in fact. Out now towards number 4, Micheál Hughes. Micheál Hughes, the number 4, the captain. Sends it up the field, but this one is cut out by Sean O'Shaughnessy, the Castletown full-back. Back towards the centre field man, Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan Kavanagh trying to get around his man. He runs into Nicky Darcy as he does so. Back now towards Colin Morris, the number 2. Colin Morris stolen up, 40 yards out from the Colin Earan goal, very close to the far sideline. Still has the ball. He's stolen in 30, 21 yards out almost. Pisted in forward. Back out now towards Colin Sunderland again. Colin Sunderland, the number 17, who came on a while ago. He shot half blocked down. Comes back now towards Downey Noonan. Downey Noonan pulled as he does so. He managed to get back out now towards this side. Out towards Seamus Hughes. Fisted out towards Pat Murray. Pat Murray 50 yards out from his own goal. Stolen up towards the halfway mark. Tries it 40, 50 yards up the field. In the meantime, referee calls up play, and I think it'll be a free from where the ball lands. A foul there by the number 10, James Holmes, on Pat Murray after the ball was kicked. And a free for Kylan Earan. That one free will be from where the ball landed. And the free taker again will be Matty Ford. The free will be taken from just outside of the Castletown 50-yard mark. And Matty Ford the man to take it. Matty has scored 1-5 so far. Matty takes a look up. He's taking this one out of his hands. He sends it high. And looks good and it's all the way. A great point from Matty Ford, and Kylan Earan go 2 points ahead. The score now 1-8 to 1-6. We have 17 minutes gone in the second half. So it's 1-8 to 1-6 in favour of Kylan Earan. Matty Ford scoring 1-6 of that. This one comes back towards Seamus Hughes, out towards the far side. Good ball in by Paul Hughes in there towards John Hegarty. John pushed in the back by Seamus Kavanagh as he does so, but manages to get the ball up. Ball sent over the side, a long ball over towards Pat Ford. Pat Ford tries to get around his man, he's fouled as he does so, and it's going to be another free for Kylan Earan. This one again on the 50-yard mark, and the man who committed the foul was Darren Mulhall. Darren Mulhall there fouling Pat Ford, and the free taker again will be Matty Ford. Matty from almost the exact point he took the last free from. 50 yards out from the Castletown goal. Matty sends it high again, it's stopping good and it's stopping all the way. A great point from Matty Ford, and Kylan Earan go 3 points ahead. 18 minutes gone. Matty Ford scoring 2 points in a row from the 50-yard mark. So it's 1-9 to 1-6. Kylan Earan, of course, playing a good win in the second half. 3 points ahead of Castletown. Nigel Kavanagh with the kick out. This one broken down by Michael Kavanagh. Michael Kavanagh trying to get around 3 or 4 Kylan Earan men. Sends it out towards the far side, towards Colin Morris. Colin sends it up the field up for Paul Morris. This one well cut out by Gordon Hughes. Gordon Hughes back towards Micheál Hughes. Micheál fisted on forward out towards Paul Hughes. Paul sends it 30 yards up the field up towards Matty Ford. Matty Ford gets around Michael Quinn. Still going forward with the ball. Sends it in soccer style, but it's cut out by the number 7, Darren Mulhall. Darren Mulhall is surrounded by 2 or 3 Kylan Earan men. Downey Noonan out there trying to get possession. Ball breaks to the ground, still on the ground, and I think the referee is going to call up play and throw in the ball. Almost 20 minutes gone in the second half. 1-9 to 1-6 in favour of Kylan Earan. The referee going to throw in the ball between Jim Darcy and Tomas Sheehy. Jim Darcy catches it well, breaks it down. A stalemate again out there. And the referee blows up play again, and maybe he'll throw it in again. 20 minutes gone. In the second half, 10 minutes to go. 1-9 to 1-6 in favour of Kylan Erin. Going to be a throw again between Jim Darcy and Tomas Sheehy. Jim Darcy breaks it down, he catches it eventually. Trying to get out loose with it. Eventually he does. Out towards Michael Higgins. Out towards this side towards Seamus Hughes. Seamus Hughes sends it on forward up for the corner towards Michael Hughes. Michael Hughes and Darren Mulhall, and it goes out over the line, and a line ball for Castletown. This one will be taken by Darren Mulhall. Darren Mulhall, the number 7 for Castletown. At the side to leave it. Instead it's Paul Morris is going to take it. Meanwhile the referee blows up play, and there's a Kylan Erin man on the ground. It's Micheál Hughes again, I think, is on the ground. Brian White going back to check on proceedings. In the meantime, it's Paul Morris is going to take the free. Sends the ball up towards Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan on the halfway mark, sends the long ball up, very close to the sideline. And it's going over the line, and a line ball for Kylan Erin. This one about 30 yards out from the Kylan Erin goal. And the free taker will be the one and only Pat Murray. We have 9 minutes left to play. Pat Murray sends up the shot. Paul Hughes waiting for this one. The referee awards the free for what he reckons was a foul on Sean O'Shaughnessy. Sean O'Shaughnessy with the shot. Was broken down by Gordon Hughes. Well caught by Gordon. Sends it 40-50 yards up the field up towards Matty Ford. Matty breaks it down. He can't hold on to it. Ball breaks loose. Eventually it's got by Downey Noonan. Downey playing well. 40 yards out from the Castletown goal twist out towards this side, towards the centre forward Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes with the shot. Looks high. It looks good. That's all the way. A great point by Paul Hughes. We have 8 minutes left to play. 4 points between them. 1-10 to 1-6 in favour of Kylan Erin. A good point there by Paul Hughes, the centre forward. Kick out by Nigel Kavanagh, dropping 60 yards out from his own goal. Broken down by Michael Higgins to Paul Hughes. Back now to Seamus Hughes out towards the far side, out towards Nicky Darcy. Nicky being chased by Paul Morris. Manages to get around Paul Morris. Nicky still has the ball. He's pulled and dragged as he does so in towards Pat Ford. 35 yards out. Pat Ford with the shot. And Pat Ford with the point. A good point there from Pat Ford. First point of the game for him. Kylan Erin now lead by 5 points. 1-11 to 1-6. 5 points between them. Just 23 minutes gone. Just about 7 minutes left to play. 5 points between them. Nigel Kavanagh with the kick out. Tomas Sheehy, or Michael Kavanagh catching this one well. Was robbed by Pat Ford, but the referee deems it was a foul, and it's going to be a free for Castletown. Free for Castletown. This one to be taken by Sean O'Shaughnessy. Sean O'Shaughnessy, the centre back for Castletown, sends it 30-40 yards up the field up towards Noel Morris, but this one is going out over the line, and line ball for Kylan Erin. Kylan Erin in possession for the last 10 or 15 minutes. Sends this one back out towards Pat Ford. Pat stolen up towards the halfway mark, sends up towards the far side. There's nobody up there yet. Coming out for his Michael Quinn, but Michael Quinn being chased by Pat Ford. He's 60 yards out from his own goal. Michael Quinn fisted on forward up towards the halfway mark. Castletown still have it, and they're fouled, and it's a free. A free for Castletown. Dara Murphy, the man who was fouled there, I think it was. Well, that's Dara Murphy that has it now, in fact. Dara Murphy, 30 yards out. Castletown go on the attack to take a shot across the goal. Very close to the end line. Back in now towards Michael Kavanagh. Back in towards Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan's shot has gone to the left and gone wide. 9th wide of the game for Castletown. Kylan Erin still lead by 1-11 to 1-6. 5 points between them. 6 minutes left to play. 1-11 to 1-6 in favour of Kylan Erin.
Come on lads, you're nearly there!
Just 5 minutes away, that's all. Micheál Hughes, the man with this one. Micheál the captain. Micheál is fouled and it's a free. this one 60 yards out from the Castletown goal. The taker will be Seamus Hughes, just outside the 50 in fact. Seamus takes it, a long free, hops into the hands of Michael Quinn. Michael Quinn trying to get around Pat Ford, he drops the ball to the ground as he does so. Eventually got by Nicky Darcy. Nicky sends it in from Matty Ford. Matty on the 21, twists in side again for Nicky Darcy. Nicky straight in front of the goal out towards the far side towards John Hegarty. John has a look, sends it left foot, and it's over the bar. A great point there by John Hegarty. Second point of the game for him. We have 25 minutes gone in the second half. Castletown lead by 1-12 to 1-6, 6 points between them. Just less than 5 minutes left to play. Nigel Kavanagh with the kick, dropping 70 yards out from his own goal, it breaks down. Eventually it's got by Downey Noonan. Downey Noonan out towards Seamus Hughes. Seamus Hughes sends it up towards the far side towards Matty Ford. Matty 40 yards out from the Castletown goal, has a look up, takes the shot. It's stopping into the hands of goalkeeper Nigel Kavanagh. Nigel Kavanagh soloing out towards his side, twists out now towards Paul Morris. Paul Morris, number 4, out towards this side towards Darren Mulhall. Darren being tackled by Pat Ford. Very close to the sideline, sent it up low up towards Brendan Kavanagh. Brendan being tackled by Paul Hughes. Brendan still has the ball. Brendan is fouled and it's a free. A free for Castletown, this one about 60 yards out from the Castletown goal. Brendan takes himself, it's a short one. And the referee blows up play again. And it's another free for Castletown, this one just inside the halfway mark. The taker will be Paul Morris, but Paul, I think you're about 10 yards too far forward with the ball, you may go back. Paul, the number 14, or no, rather it is the number 14, but this one well caught by Seamus Hughes. Seamus, the centre field man for Castletown, sends a long ball up towards Pat Ford. Pat pulled and zagged to do so, and it's a free for Castletown. Darren Mulhall, the man who caused the foul there. And the referee, Brian White, speaking to Darren Mulhall, the number 7. Darren fouling Pat Ford as he went through that ball, and referee Brian White having a few words with Darren Mulhall. And the name of Darren Mulhall going in the book. Darren trying to plead his case. The referee Brian White. And the yellow card comes out. First yellow card of the game for Darren Mulhall. We have 3.5 minutes left to play. 1-12 to 1-6 in favour of Castletown. Seamus Hughes with the kick out towards the far side. Out towards Nicky Darcy. Nicky 40 yards out from the Castletown goal. Twisted in forward for Matty Ford. Matty's just outside the 21. Matty swings it across the goal. And this time it's gone to the right, or gone to the left and gone wide. Less than 3 minutes to play. 6 points between them.
Look at the scoreboard.
No, what time
Castletown break this one down again. It's Michael Quinn who has it now. Out towards Colin Morris. Colin Morris, the number 2. Soling up towards the halfway mark. Still has the ball. He's been chased by Seamus Hughes, sends it in forward. Was cut out by Gordon Hughes. Gordon Hughes slipped as he goes for the ball, and it's a free out for Castletown. A free out for Castletown. This one will be taken by Seamus Hughes. It's about 40 yards out from the Castletown goal, 10 yards in from the far sideline.
Will I be able to get him over there?
Yeah. Sense, go ahead. Only 2 minutes left, go ahead.
Will I go? Will I look wrong?
No. Castletown or Castletown introduce another sub. It's the number 19. The number 19 is where do we find who number 19 is? Kevin Morris. Kevin Morris comes on. We'll see who comes off in a minute. I think it's actually Darren Mulhall, the man who's going to be coming off. Kevin Morris replacing Darren Mulhall. Brendan Kavanagh is the man who has the ball now. Sends it 20-30 yards up the field. But this one is cut out by Seamus Hughes. Seamus Hughes soling up towards the halfway mark. He's still going forward. He sends it 30-40 yards up the field. This one broken down by Nicky Darcy. Nicky Darcy turned around his man, Paul Morris. The referee blows up play, and it's going to be a free into Castletown. This one just outside of the 14-yard mark. It's 5 or 10, 11, 12 yards to the right of the goal. Nicky Darcy, the man who was fouled there. And a free in for Castletown, and Matty Ford will be the man to take this. We have 29 minutes gone, 1 minute left to play. 1-12 for Castletown, 1-6 for Castletown. 6 points between them, 1 minute left to play. Matty Ford with a free, just outside the 14-yard mark, 10 yards to the right of the goal. Matty has a look up, steadies himself. The winners, of course, of this will play Bannon. That one has gone to the left and gone wide. So the score remains 112 to 1-6. The winners of this course obviously will be Castletown, and they will play Strabane, the Louth champions, in 3 weeks' time. And by coincidence, Strabane have won 4 county finals in the 90s. They won in 93, 95, 97 and 99, and Castletown are about to do the same. They've won also in 93, 95, 97 and 99. Castletown have only beaten Castletown on one occasion in the last 6 years. 15 seconds left to play, 6 points between them. Colin Sunderland got up for this one, along with Jim Darcy. Colin Sunderland eventually getting it. He's trying to round his man, fists across over towards the far side, towards the number 19. That was one of the Morrises. A shot by the full forward, Noel Morris, and a point. 112 to 1-7. The second point of the game from Noel Morris, with just over 30.5 minutes played. We have a half a minute of injury time gone. 5 points between them, 112 to 1-7. And I know the Castletown graffiti that's outside of Noel Murphy's will be most on south this evening. I'm sure someone from Castletown will add some little comment to that before the evening is out. Someone from Castletown put a little graffiti thing in Castletown stating that Castletown were 1999 champions. I don't think so, not yet, anyway. Jim Darcy, the man going through with this one. In towards John Hegarty. John Hegarty can't control it, eventually gets it back. John Hegarty with a shot off in the hands of Nigel Cabinet, and a point. Third point of the game for John Hegarty. 113 to 1-7. And it's all over. And Castletown are county champions for the 4th time in a row. Having won in 93, 95, 97 and 99. Every second year in the 90s. They played Castletown, of course, in every year since 1994, including 94, in county finals. Castletown, of course, have only won one of those. Castletown winning all the rest, beating them in 2 championship finals and 3 league finals. So the captain, Micheál Hughes, will be receiving the trophy, the Wexford Creamery Cup. And of course, 3 weeks from now, Castletown will be playing Strabane and the Louth champions in the first round of the Leinster Club Championship. That, I think, will be played in Gorey. We look forward to that. In the meantime, we look forward to going out to Castletown tonight. I'll give you the scores for Castletown while we're waiting. Matty Ford, he scored 1-7, 1-6 from play, and a point, or 1 from play and 6 points from frees. Downey Noonan scored 1 point, John Hegarty scored 3 points, Pat Ford a point, Paul Hughes a point. That was the scores for Castletown. Seamus Holmes a point, Noel Morris 2 points, Dara Murphy a goal, Martin Hempelstall 1 point, and Damien Scallon 2 points. So that's it. Castletown are the 1999 Senior Football Champions, the Campus Direct Senior Football Champions, and the captain, Micheál Hughes, will accept the cup on behalf of the Castletown team. A good win for Castletown, continuing their run over Castletown in the last 5 years or so. So there'll be great celebrations tonight in Murphy's of Castletown. Murphy's Golden Movies, of course, as usual. Castletown, the present Castletown team yet to win a county final in championship. I think the only county title that senior team have got is a league title, which they won in 1994. So, Castletown maintaining their dominance in the senior football ranks right throughout the 90s. The last time Castletown won a county final was in 1981. And none of the present team were on that winning side. That's 18 years ago.
Micheál Hughes, the Castletown captain.
So as expected, Castletown beating Castletown 113 to 1-6. 1-7 in fact. Shinoel, a card you get.
Both Castletown and Castletown had a very fine sporting game. Over the past number of years, Wexford club teams have been putting up good performance in the club championship. But now I think it is time for Kyle Nairn to deliver in the club championship. And on this day in 3 weeks, they will have their first game at home here to the Louth champions. And I wish them well in the Leinster Championship. A few years ago they were unlucky. Hopefully they'll go the whole way this year. To Castletown, I know you were disappointed, but there's no need for you to be disappointed. You've had a very young team who came up through underage, and you stick together, and it will not be long until you have it back in Castletown again. To Campus Direct for sponsoring our senior football championship, I say thank you very much. And to all our sponsors, and our main sponsor, Wexford Creamery, and to all our sponsors who sponsor us through the year, thanks very much. To both referees today, and their officials, and to Dave Enapar for me, under a most difficult week, who provided this pitch so splendid for us today. So, I will be calling on Brendan Roach of Campus Direct to announce the man of the match and to make the presentation. But first of all, I'd like to present this cup to me, all you captain of Pioneer.
I won't let it go. I'd like to thank everybody for coming today and on such not a great day for football, but in the end we done our best. We had a very bad first half, but Jerry woke us up at half time. We decided to wake up. A few nice words. I'd like to thank our selectors, Johnny, Pat and Mark. I'd like to thank our two trainers, Jim Carton and Jerry Farrell. And I'd like to thank everybody on the Kyle Nairn committee and associated with the club, because they've done a great job, and especially this year with the new lights, the new pitch. It's been a brilliant year, and this is really put the cap on it now. It's also fitting that 25 years ago we won our first senior title, and now this is 5, so it's not bad. 5 out of 25 years, not too bad. I'd like to thank all our sponsors and Campus Direct for so sponsoring it very well. I'd also like to thank Castletown. They put us under pressure there for most of the first half, but we were wondering if we were going to win it or not. But in the second half we came out like on fire, and we'd like to wish 3 cheers to Castletown. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.
I now call on Brendan Roach of Campus Direct, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Kyle Nairn today on a very good victory in difficult circumstances. It was a very good game of football between two local rivals, which is always more difficult than playing somebody you don't know. We're delighted in Campus to be associated with the Football Championship in Wexford, and we look forward to seeing you in the years to come. Our man of the match for today's game, I'd like to call on Matthew Ford, please.
Thank you.